The Hebrew reading is from the second book of Kings, chapter 2, verses 1 through 12. Now the Lord was going to take Elijah up to heaven in a windstorm, and Elijah and Elisha were leaving Gilgal. Elijah said to Elisha, "Stay here, because the Lord has sent me to Bethel." But Elisha said, "As the Lord lives, and as you live, I will not leave you." So they went down to Bethel. The group of prophets from Bethel came out to Elisha. These prophets said to Elisha, "Do you know that the Lord is going to take your teacher away from you today?" Elisha said, "Yes, I know. Don't talk about it." Elijah said, "Elisha, stay here, because the Lord has sent me to Jericho." But Elisha said, "As the Lord lives and as you live, I will not leave you." So they went to Jericho. The group of prophets from Jericho approached Elisha and said to him, "Do you know that the Lord is going to take your teacher away from you today?" He said, "Yes, I know. Don't talk about it." Elijah said to Elisha, "Stay here, because the Lord has sent me to the Jordan." But Elisha said, "As the Lord lives and as you live, I will not leave you." So both of them went together. 50 members of the group of prophets also went along, but they stood at a distance. Both Elijah and Elisha stood beside the Jordan River. Elijah then took his coat, rolled it up, and hit the water. Then the water was divided in two. Both of them crossed over on dry ground. When they had crossed, Elijah said to Elisha, "What do you want me to do for you before I am taken away from you?" Elisha said, "Please let me inherit a double share of your spirit." Elijah said, "You've made a difficult request. If you can see me when I'm taken from you, then it will be yours. But if you do not, it will not happen." They were walking along, talking, and suddenly a fiery chariot and a fiery horses appeared and separated the two of them. Then Elijah went to heaven in a windstorm. Elijah was watching, and he cried out, "Oh, my teacher, Israel's chariots and its riders." When he could no longer see him, Elisha took hold of his clothes and ripped them in two. The epistle reading is from second book of Corinthians, chapter 4, verses 5 through 6. Is it not ours we proclaim, but Jesus Christ are as Lord, and ours as your workers for Jesus' sake? For God, who said, "Let light shine out of fog," has shone in our hearts, so that we in turn might make known the glory of God shining on the face of Christ. Amen.